Baftas 2022. This are 5 key talking points, from Putin to JK Rowling. On a night where Rebel Wilson laughed about JK Rowling, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Vladimir Putin, Jane Campion's Western took home the most honors. The 2022 BAFTA Film Awards were a brilliant return to form, with Hollywood's biggest personalities strolling the red carpet and attending the event in person for the first time. Rebel Wilson laughed about JK Rowling, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Vladimir Putin. Jane Campion's Western took home the most honors. The 2022 BAFTA Film Awards were a brilliant return to form, with Hollywood's biggest personalities strolling the red carpet and attending the event in person for the first time since the epidemic began. On a night when Denis Villeneuve's sci-fi epic Dune headed the pack with 11 nominations, it was closely followed by Jane Campion's Western The Power of the Dog, which received are the night's most talked about moments, from the funniest jokes to the biggest victors and the most gracious losers. The night's major wins were Dune and The Power of the Dog. The Power of the Dog, directed by Jane Campion and starring Benedict Cumberbatch as a repressed rancher, won Best Film and Best Director at this year's BAFTAs. But it was Dune who took home the most accolades. The sci-fi film won 5 awards, including Best Cinematography, Best Special Visual Effects, Best Sound Score, and Best Production Design. The complete list of winners may be seen here. The Power of the Dog star Benedict Cumberbatch gently lost the Best Actor prize to King Richard actor Will Smith. Later that night, when presenting an award honoring filmmaker Jane Campion, Cumberbatch feigned to start reciting his own planned victory speech by mistake. "Wait a second," he murmured. "BAFTA, I'd want. Oh, that was my speech. Whoops, don't lose against Will Smith, you win by being in his company," he continued. JK Rowling received a few jabs. Not only did the presenter, Wilson, make a joke at the expense of the Harry Potter author, but Emma Watson, who acted in the film adaptations, also seemed to mock Rowling with a statement about being here for all the witches. Here's the background, as well as what Twitter had to say about it. She wasn't the only one to be the brunt of a joke, as Leonardo DiCaprio roasted by Wilson. Ukraine support. During the event, many people's thoughts were drawn to the continuing situation in Ukraine. Cumberbatch said on the red carpet before the Oscars that he intends to take in some Ukrainian migrants. Meanwhile, Wilson amused the crowd with a scathing remark about Vladimir Putin. Beautiful performances by Shirley Bassey, who sang the James Bond theme Diamonds Are Forever, and coda actress Emilia Jones, who sang the film's single Bow Now, broke up the award speeches. Coda had a successful night, with the film about a deaf youngster receiving the Best Adapted Screenplay and Troy Kotsur earning Best Supporting Actor. Viewers criticize entitled Hollywood stars for lecturing on Ukraine, JK Rowling, and James Bond at the most woke BAFTAs ever. The BAFTA presentation was dubbed the wokest awards ceremony ever by spectators. Rebel Wilson, an Australian actress, presented the award ceremony at the Royal Albert